And in my search for some music, I found a meme that would very much describe what would happen if my cat would get out of the house.
Oh, Snow, did you get that? See that meme I sent? The NPC that's just been adopted by the party.
I did not.
Oh, no. Okay, to be honest, I get that. That happens. Well, to be fair, that's what happens when your cat likes to go outside a lot. You're bound to get future kittens to give away.
Here, Sean, this is why I put the NPC after the party just surprise adopts them.
Did we kidnap an NPC?
Sir, where's the candy? I was promised
Where's the
candy.
candy?
Alrighty. So, last we left off, you had arrived in via teleportation circle, the town of Mitra. It is a small river town. It's got a handful of your general stores and whatnot. You arrive in a small receiving chamber. Where you are greeted to a handful of guards that are posted there. That Navara, the researcher who hired you for this expedition, speaks to them and makes sure all the clearance is in order. And you I just blanked for a second. but After you arrive and make your way out of the building and into the town. Cat, go away. Really? You dumb fuck. But Nevara turns to the group. Alright then. We shall be taking a small boat to that will lead us to the near the center point of the outer perimeter of the forest. From there, we will be traveling by foot.
Alright.
Alright, sounds good. It's been a while since I've traveled on the river.
Want to direct your attention to this now, Shadow. I'm looking at Hina's sheet, and her hit points are at 44.
Let me check. The hell? Let's see here. Plus 21. Should be 65.
I thought it was 70. Yeah, I distinctly remember her getting up to 70 with that amulet of health.
Her original hit points was 44.
No, it was 50.
What the fuck? Hold on. No, I remember her being less than 50 because she was squishy. That's why
she wasn't that. No, I remember clearly. She was at 50, and then she went to got 20 more hit points, which got her to 70 because of the amulet of health.
Well, I'm just gonna leave her at 65 for now because that's still a lot more than she had.
She had gotten 20 extra hit points, you said.
Yeah, 21 extra, and I do not remember her being over 50.
She wasn't over, she was at 50. I guarantee you.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna fuck with it any further than put her at 65 now. She's still in a much...
If only she had 5 more health, she would have lived.
Yeah, well... That sounds like a you problem. She's not my NPC. So, Nevara brings you to the dock. where the where she handles the getting a procuring a vessel. And once that is all out taken care of, you all aboard and head north up the river.
We're going to relate to Druidcraft to see what the weather's going to be like for the next day.
Okay.
Looks like it's going to be clear skies.
Wonderful. It's like clear skies for a nice day of travel.
Good.
Oh, good.
Ah, good. Not having to change weather or change the flow of the river.
Should be a pleasant trip, provided nothing. Not gonna jinx
Let's
it.
not. Don't. No.
Not gonna jinx it. Let's not put that evil into the universe.
No.
It's not
There's
tempt
already
fate.
too much.
You never know with Lapis.
Well, you never know with the universe itself. Ugh.
Well, specifically here,
Oh, yeah,
all
definitely.
sorts of weird happening here.
Horrible, weird things.
Yeah, it's rather unfortunate. Some of the things that happen, and other things
I
are just
assume we're not going.
and other things are rather just dumb.
I assume we're not going in completely blind. What is some things we can expect to run into?
Well,
Not just creatures, but also landscapes and possible natural difficulties.
well, this particular forest, it is mountainous, so we could have any mixture of creatures that dwell in forests or mountains.
Should also be careful of rock slides.
Yes, although this area seems to have a lot of geothermal activity.
Oh, earthquakes or volcanoes or
None of the mountains to the north seem to be volcanic, but there are, or at least in a manner that would suggest they would erupt, but there are magma veins that run beneath the forest. I've observed in previous trips there are really nice natural hot springs.
Ooh, that sounds lovely.
Would sound lovely if I knew we would be safe, but this is still nature's domain.
Yes, and nature certainly has overtaken the area, seeing as the many of the ruins that do lie within are quite overgrown.
Can't help but wonder what kind of people lived here before and why they're not here now.
Indeed.
Well, there are many
This-
things that could have happened. For one, haunting.
Is this
Yeah.
your first expedition to ruins, or are you quite seasoned?
I've visited ruins in the more southern regions of the forest.
Hmm.
A handful of ancient elven and gnomish ruins.
Uh, finding lost technology.
No, no success on that front, I'm afraid.
Hmm.
Nor have we found too much that seemed of importance beyond what looked like settlements and
Oh, that's somewhat of
and
this.
and the occasional military outpost.
That's somewhat of the fun of adventure. You
The
never know of expedition. You never know what you're gonna get.
occasional military outpost, you say? Are these within considerable distance of each other? Or
Mm, a lot. Some of the ones. Well, I think the largest one that looks like a military fort that we found in the south was near where Elephant Village is. That village was originally constructed as a research outpost, and eventually blossomed into a its own little settlement with the guidance of a interesting fairy.
Fair. Hmm.
Yeah, so I'm sure you can imagine what a village under the leadership of a fairy could be like.
Quite, yeah, like
uh,
very
I
whimsical.
imagine
no
that
sense of
is exactly the word
stability.
I was gonna use.
It seemed fun at first, but then it turned into annoyance and desperation.
Random.
Either that, or it's completely calm and peaceful. But
From what I hear, that it's mostly calm and peaceful.
haha, Luther for the win. Okay. I mean, fairies, while having the chaotic side, aren't really that chaotic, according to what I remember. So it makes sense. Hmm.
Yeah, but you can never truly tell with any with the Fae, and until you spend enough time around them.
You really can't.
Even then, It's hard to fully understand Faye.
Let's see here.
Which isn't that much of a bad thing.
To be fair, part of the fun with hanging out with Fae is that you can't really understand them. If you could, it'd all just be logic and patterns, and then it'd not be as fun.
Yeah,
I agree. The randomness is the fun.
Yeah, so for this,
So then, do we need to pick up any supplies before we head out?
Well,
worry not. I have got everything we should need.
Alright.
Let's make some good time.
by the way, all of us here know how to swim, right?
No need. I can fly.
I mean, I can cast fly. So that's me sorted.
And somewhat swim, yeah.
Okay, good, because we don't want a situation where someone accidentally falls into the river and ends up, drowning.
I mean, the tail helps. Having a tail. Oh,
Ecru jingles in full play.
Someone keep an eye on their crew. Because either they sink or they end up evaporating the entire river. Neither of which is fun.
neither of which is a good option.
Alright.
Well, shall we?
Alrighty, everyone aboard.
Alright.
And let's see. So you have.
Oh, if this is a river town, before we leave, could I get a fishing gear?
Yeah, that's easy enough to procure.
Alright. You never know when you might need some hooks, line, or fishing pole.
A net, for one. Net's always useful, though.
Yeah. Let's see. You have Nevara, Baradad, and Elise.
Yes.
Yeah, so as you all approach the boat, you see the captain of this boat kind of looks like Old Man McGucket.
Like from Gravity Falls.
Yep.
Oh god.
Perfect.
Tell me they have an insane
Perfect.
machine next to them. Oh well.
No, but yeah, you just see this small, scrawny monster of a beard and scraggly hat on a man, just sitting at the just standing at the helm. Was like, "All right, get on."
Straight to the point. Run aboard the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, as always, casting mage armor, because who knows if we're gonna get attacked by underwater pirates or.
Yeah, actually, you know what, Ludwig, as you board the ship, you make a perception as you got your eye on Old Man McGucket.
Alright. 16?
All right. Next to him on the by the helm, you see an odd lever. Next to him.
Oh, wait, say that again.
A lever.
A lever.
Lever.
No, shush. A lever. I could use Mage Hand to pull it down. But should I? Can I roll Arcana to see if pulling that lever would do anything, or do I have to pull the lever?
You'd have to pull the lever.
But boy, alright.
The real question is, do you make sure everyone else is aboard?
Oh, is everyone else aboard first? I don't want to pull the lever and have them both go off without me. Or everyone else.
Yes.
Alright, so.
Kaku gets onto the boat.
Alright, so y'all aboard and everyone gets on.
Now I pull the lever.
Yeah, so.
With Mage Hand.
Alright, so you conjure up your mage hand next to the lever and pull it. And the captain is like, "Alright, everyone, let's get going." And you just crank the lever, just woo! And you just fucking go.
Would this be deck saved?
Yeah, everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
7.
Oh boy. How's it not one? Oh boy.
Hina got a 19. Digs into the wood with those harpy claws. Ugh! And Kaku just falls over as everything starts moving fast.
Ludwig gets plastered onto the wall.
So all right. So everyone except for Kaku and Ludwig pass. Yeah, Kaku, you just like fall and land on your back, and you're just stuck to the floor as this boat just starts zooming up the river. And Ludwig, let's see.
This is a very fast boat.
Yeah, I made it myself.
Does this boat have any sails?
No.
We're gonna fucking die.
America! Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! Artificer.
Yeah, no, this is a this is a magical speedboat.
This mad lad artificer making the world's first speedboat on a river, no less.
Down here in Indiana, we have speedboat competitions every now and then, and oh boy, do they go fast!
Okay, so fortunately, Ludwig, you don't fall overboard.
Okay.
Because you would be left behind immediately.
I don't know what's the speed of the boat in terms of feet.
Fast.
Fast. I don't think.
Hashtag fast.
Oh wait, no, dimension door onto the boat. I could actually dimension door back onto the boat. I do not regret pulling that lever.
No regrets.
If I fall off, it's because God or no. If I fall off,
You just
World
you
20
just had
demanded
to
it.
tell- You just had to tell the most curious of all of us, the one who wants to know everything.
Yeah, so after a while, those of you who did fall over get your eventually get your bearing, are able to get yourself stand up and by grabbing onto something. And then I need someone to make a perception check for me as you're zooming up river.
Alan.
Yeah. Dreaming.
All right. Yeah. So, a ways ahead of you, you see what looks like a tree that's fallen over and landed in the water.
Is it blocking the river?
Yeah.
Oh god. There's a felled tree in our path. We need to move it before we crash. My idea immediately is for me to cast Blight on the tree to like try and reduce it to like compost. If that would work. I don't know what Ludwig has in his arsenal.
I will say that will help. Anyone else have something they wish to contribute?
Let me go over my spells and see what I have. I'm not sure casting Pulse Wave on the boat would be the best idea, even though I could move it by 20 feet forward. Pardon?
The only thing I have prepared that would help us would be to use Blight to try and kill the shit out of the tree and like turn it into mulch.
Oh,
Okay, now I
if you
know.
want,
Okay,
So
everyone,
if I could weaken the
check your
tree and then
sheet.
someone else could blast it out of the way.
Everyone, check your sheets because I'm looking at mine, and mine has definitely been changed. My
Mine's the
health
same.
will decrease.
The fuck?
No, my HP is the same.
I just put it back. Okay, it was just me and Hina's that got messed up then. So I remember I was 77 and she got... I'll be sure to check last session just to
I
make
mean,
sure for her.
if we want something that can, you know, incinerate, destroy, remove the tree from existence, well, I have with regards with the flames, I do have polymorph. I could polymorph the tree into.
I think polymorph can only
It's
affect...
not a creature.
You have to true polymorph objects. You can't polymorph objects normally.
Oh wait, no, this is
I used,
not a living
I
tree.
used True
Element.
Polymorph to turn this rock into a dragon.
Oh god, you could actually do that. Alright. I do have fireball. I do have with regards to web of flames. I have vitriolics. Actually, I haven't prepared it. Yeah.
Hina has shatter.
Widow gas wouldn't work because you have to be on the ground to use it.
Yeah.
Can't travel across the water, yeah. I have fireball. You know.
Oh, reliable.
Yeah.
So let Merlin cast Blight on it and then fireball it out of the way.
God.
So the tree and then you explode it into splinters. I think that is the. I think that's what we're going with, right?
Yeah.
Maybe have Hina cast Shatter on it for good measure.
Yeah.
It is destroying.
But we'll do it in order. We'll do Blight, then Fireball, and then if needed, Hina can finish it with a Shatter.
I'll say
Yay.
if you do all three, that will clear the tree.
Okay, let's do that.
Yes.
Let's roll.
Fuck the tree. Fuck the Lorax.
Yeah, so as you are quickly approaching this tree that's landed in the in your way in the water, yeah, Merlin, you reach out your hand and just wither this tree, and followed up by Ludwig's fireball and Hina's shatter to blow away the remaining charred debris.
Just because I want to see everyone roll damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Not bad. Oh. Okay.
Tree
Way
automatically
better.
fails blight.
I think the tree takes.
Yeah.
I think the tree takes max damage.
Yeah, it does. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
Ooh,
does.
that is bad. How's that bad damage for a fireball? Jesus.
A lot of ones and twos.
No. Many ones and fours and five. Yeah, many ones and fours. The fours balance it out, I suppose. That's why.
3 ones.
And then toss out Hina's shatter.
It's
I
if
did
you target a non-magical
17.
plant that isn't a creature, such as a tree or shrub, it does not make a saving throw. It simply withers and dies. That is the text.
Yep. So.
Normal ass trees don't stand a chance.
Yeah, they do not. Yeah, with the blight, the tree just, even in the water, just shrivels, and what parts aren't fully in the water just immediately crack and dry, and then which makes it real easy to catch fire from the fireball, and then just blown apart by the shatter. And I will say, because you do cut it pretty close in the speed you're going, I do want everyone to make a dexterity save to avoid any flaming tree debris that may fly at them.
Oh boy.
Wooden
Right.
shrapnel.
He,
I got a 10.
Dude, that is a 6. I'm definitely not avoiding.
Alright, so Hina, no, Elise. No, that's
Oh wow. Okay. I am not doing well on my dexterity save.
Elise rolled just as well as you. Poor girl.
Oh. Oh.
Let's see, Ikru.
you all were breaking up.
You were breaking up.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Ikru is fine.
Of course.
Ikru is a dexterous boy.
Some.
Bounces off the plate armor.
Yeah. Ping, 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 ping.
Arya. With a, yeah, no, they're a rogue. Rogues be rogues.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how does Baradad do? He's a dexterous fighter. Oh, but not dexterous enough. Navara. Oh boy, that's not great for her either. All right, so let's see. So so that is Elise, Merlin, Ludwig, Baradad, Nevara, all fail. So Kaku, Ikru, and Arya, I think, are the only ones who don't get hit by the debris. How did Hina roll?
Cram.
Cram?
Mama.
You may be DCing again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hina.
Come on,
Oh,
Hina.
that was Hina. I don't think I did roll.
Oh,
That's a nat 1.
So 18 for Hina and that one for Kaku.
okay. So Hina,
Yep.
Hina doesn't take any damage. So that's going to be 5 points of fire damage to those who failed.
I imagine she sees the debris coming and just ducks. All of us just watch the debris come like, uh-oh.
When Merlin's feathers catches fire, he goes, ha, ha, pats it out.
Oh yeah, let's see how.
So does Kaku fall on his ass, or does he get launched from the boat?
No, you just get a burn. You just get a burning piece of wood to the face.
Hmm.
I didn't roll and
Oh,
you Kaku are actually Kaku is taking 9 points.
oh. 9 points of tree damage.
Yeah. uh, the captain of this vessel just like all the debris just flies right past him. His beard like someone like a little piece catches his beard and starts smoking and just pats it out.
So it's not the first time it's been caught on fire.
By looking at by the looks of him, definitely not.
I just imagine he watches you guys explode. Nice job, and just gets one piece to the face.
And I imagine like it all blows past us, all the fire and stuff, and we go blazing past, and he looks over at us. He says, "Good work!" And he's just got some beard hair on fire, and then he puts it out.
Yeah. Yeah, no. When you go look back at him, you just see him staring forward, beard majestically blowing in the breeze. It starts smoking a little bit. He just pats it out, not even looking, and then just continues looking off ahead.
Into the middle distance.
Business as usual.
So much for a boat ride.
Ow. That hurt.
Pain. Fun pain, but pain. Nonetheless.
Lapis, I should have known better. This was never going to be a peaceful river ride.
There is no peace, only war.
Peace was out the window when you boarded the riverboat.
Oh, man. I can't do the voice. Ah. Oh, man. I'm not gonna try it. No, someone else do it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The old man McGucket voice. This was never an option with old man McGucket.
Peace was never an option to the old man you guck it.
You just see them old man Gucket and the goose from One Time the Goose Game hanging out. Peace was never an option.
Joke's on you. He is the goose.
He's actually not an artificer. He's actually a druid with crazy good crafting ability, and he can wild shape into the goose.
Maybe he's multi-classed.
10 and 10. 10 artificer, 10 druid.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just had a random thought of a level 20 arc druid shape changing into the goose hydra.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Gods forbid if it's a swan.
yeah, the so yeah, so as you continue along, the you travel for a good while upstream, but without any other obstacles ahead of you. Let's see here. All right. And a couple hours in, the boat begins to slow down after hearing after you hear a bit of a whirring sound from the back of the ship, and you hear a captain like, "Dag nabbit!"
Something wrong?
Ah,
I'll
damn
be
thing sputtered out. I'll need to fix it real quick.
I'll be right back.
Oh. It's a shame I have no experience with machines.
You lads and ladies keep an eye out. There may be in case of any critters.
Will do.
I'll try.
If you see anything that looks edible, make sure to grab it.
Oh, we will keep you informed.
Yep. So, well, yeah, and then he opens up a hatch behind him, and just drops down.
So we immediately hear clanking and clattering of toolboxes and shit.
Yeah, you just hear just bang, bang, bang. Like, what the fuck is that sound? Why is there a cat?
Ludwig is extremely confused. Hey, what?
And-
For fun,
and-
I'm gonna roll a wisdom save to see if Ludwig is utterly bamboozled by this.
Sure.
Then, like in Undertale, when Alphys fixes the phone, you hear a woman scream, like, did he freaking murder someone?
Ludwig is suffering from extreme confusion. His mind cannot comprehend artificial shenanigans.
Yep, so... So, let's see here. I'll have... At least two of you make a perception check as you keep watch in case for anything that may come.
Let's
about.
have Hina and Merlin keep watch then.
All right.
Perception?
Yep.
12.
Alright, I do have to go now, but I will be back in an hour.
Alright.
Alright, see you guys.
Try and hurry.
I can't hurry a class. I mean, I can, but it would not end well for me. Yeah.
Power move. Tell the professor to hurry up to explain it easier.
Oh, then you deal with my parents. Alright, auf Wiedersehen.
Could Kako have helped Merlin to give him advantage? Or are we taking flat?
Flat.
Alright. 12 and an 18.
That's a performance.
Ah. $12 and a 16.
Alrighty. Alright, so as you guys are scanning around, yeah. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I need to find something real quick. Yeah. All right, so where the hell is it? There we go. Okay. All right, so so Hina kind of looks over to the side. I think I see something.
Oh, and what's that? Is she like looking over the boat into the water?
Yeah.
I'll go over to look as well. If that can give her advantage at all. Or should I roll?
No, she points it out. And
What does it look like? Okay.
Yeah. Copy.
I hope it's a fish. Someone got a notification on their phone.
It's time for crab. Except lobster.
Yeah, you see a big crayfish swim up to the boat.
How big we talking? Like,
it looks big enough it could eat a horse.
oh,
Oh, we eating good tonight, boys.
So like Elden Ring lobster crayfish.
Yeah, it classifies as a large creature.
Oh boy.
Ikaru, keep your horse away. It'll eat it. Now, the
Does
horse
it look
will eat
hostile or does it look curious?
It looks curious right now.
It looks hungry. Merlin, we got a big crayfish.
Huh? Oh. Does it look like it's just like investigating the boat?
Yeah, right now it does. It's just like tapping its claws against the side. Kind of hard. It looks like if it does, it could possibly damage the ship if it does it too much more.
Could I try an animal handling to try and shoot away peacefully?
Sure.
18?
Hey.
Yeah, you just go over to the side of the boat and you just kind of look it in its eyes and just use your druidic ways to usher the beast away.
Go on now. This is our territory. Shoo.
It just kind of snips a couple times and then goes back. Dives back down.
That's the biggest crayfish I've ever seen.
Would that be the biggest one Merlin's ever seen?
That's and to say probably not.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe someone has like a ridiculous crayfish farm. There's like huge ones.
Merlin's like, oh no, that was a small one.
No, that's a pretty standard size for
Pretty big one
for a giant crayfish.
They got those ones to say. Remind me to try try one. If we ever go there.
I've seen about their size in Sasay.
Perfect.
I've seen a couple bigger ones, but they were like domesticated to be that big.
Ooh. Oh, they farm them.
A lot of things are farmed in Sasay. Kind of 1,000-yard stare. Some things probably shouldn't be, but that's another issue for another day.
Just in your mind, you hear in Rodor's voice, bee milk.
I was not expecting that.
I just had to come up with something ridiculous.
Yeah, there's this
Okay,
one crazy druid that keeps trying to make the world's biggest snake, and we keep telling him if he keeps doing that, he's gonna end up making Jormungandr, and we're all gonna fucking die, but he doesn't listen.
Jormungandr?
It's
Tis
imitating
I'm
the
I-
world
I'm a
serpent,
I'm a-
something that a snake so large it could swallow the world.
I'm a little worried what else might be farming to say, but I don't think I want to answer.
Yeah, you just kind of have to see it for yourself to believe it.
I am sending Abyss bee milk, and I'm not giving any context. Anyway,
Yeah, so after yeah, after a little bit, and I will say yes, if you did fail that animal handling, it would have snipped at you.
I looked at my animal handling, so like, I've got +5. I got a pretty good chance of this working.
it's +4. That's good.
Yeah, and yeah, so after a little bit, you hear the chaos of noise subside from below deck, and you see your captain pop out of the hatch. All right, I think I got it. All right, let's get this baby in gear, and as he says that, you just
Kaku's grabbing a hold
Yeah.
of the
no,
something before it just
grab
goes
a
again.
hold of something before we start moving again.
yeah, but and right as he is about to pull the lever, you feel the boat begin to like lurch and rise, like as something seems to brush against the bottom of the boat, and move it.
Is that crayfish back again?
Do you look over the side of the boat?
Yes.
And as you look over the side, your gaze meets that of not the crayfish, but something rising out of the water in front of you.
Huh.
Okay, it's not the crayfish. Good news, it's not the crayfish. Bad news, it looks like it ate the crayfish.
Yeah, you see a claw dangling out of its mouth.
There's always a bigger fish.
All right.
Yeah, and then
I don't think you can handle this one.
Yeah, you can actually see in the image boat for scale.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like, ugh, it's huge.
Okay, I don't think we can persuade this one.
I don't think this one's nearly as reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kaku draws his weapons.
Yeah, and as its head rises out, its maw gape, ready to come down on you. Roll initiative. Let me bring up the tracker.
Oh boy.
Do we have a map or no?
No map.
Okay.
Theater of the mind.
Token on the overworld then.
Hey! Hey!
Heaven or hell.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and you're just in there. Well, haven't seen that in say.
Yeah. Here Merlin was enjoying a nice trip. Shoot away a large crayfish. Nothing too abnormal. And then oh boy, here we go.
All right, let me. God damn it. God damn it. Can't even add a fucking turn for the NPCs without. There we go.
You want to try calling Freak again, or do you want me to?
You try. I'm grabbing initiatives. Alright, so Baradad. Oh, Baradad didn't roll very good. Neither did Navara. And then Elise. Not great either.
Nothing.
Arya. And Ikuru. God. Alright, let me see what this thing gets. Oh God.
What?
It rolled well.
Say again?
It rolled very well.
Oh.
It rolled natural 19 well.
At least we're not surprised.
Alright, let me... Alright, then... Alrighty. So. Oh, I gotta get Ludwig's too. No, since he's Ludwig. Oop. Get Ludwig. Okay, Ludwig. Why did the turn order disappear?
Still there for me.
Well, it disappeared. Now it's back.
Yeah, I don't remember closing it. All right. There.
I'll be right back.
But you're first.
Never mind, I was thinking that was sounded so dejected.
It's your first initiative, bro. Take your turn, then get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as this thing rises out of the water, it's not quite close to smack it with the sword just yet.
I assume that there is no other land around us.
Yeah, no, you're in the middle of the river.
Is it close?
Yeah, it's currently about 15 feet away from the boat.
Then I'm going to lightning breath it first off.
Alrighty, it needs to make a deck save.
Yes.
Uh,
Pitiful. I missed my 3d8.
so,
9. And then I'm gonna hit it twice with my gun blade range.
Alright, so what's your DC, real quick, for your breath?
16.
Alright, that's a natural 2.
It takes 9 lightning damage. And then
Alright.
I assume an 8 misses.
Yeah.
But 25 hits, I assume.
Yes.
8 piercing, 1 radiant.
Alrighty.
So, Kaku sees this thing out of the water, like, alright. First thing, opens his mouth to let out some lightning on it, since it's soaking wet. And then misses with the first shot to get his aim, and then hits him with the second. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
I will be right back.
And then it is the river serpent's turn.
Did it seem particularly weak or resistant to the lightning?
Didn't seem so.
Okay.
And then the river serpent is going to let's see here. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, the Kaku's strikes against the river serpent were not enticing enough to get its attention on him, as it sees a tasty little bird and goes in pink.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to move closer to the boat and try to constrict Hina.
Is this a dex or strength?
It's an attack roll on the creature's
An attack
end.
roll.
Okay.
And 18 hits Hina, right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, why is her armor class 13? And mine's 17. What? Roll 20!
All right. So Hina takes 14 bludgeoning. And she is also grappled and restrained.
Okay.
And then it's going to make a bite attack. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 9 piercing. And that is the river serpent's turn.
Okay. Good thing she got the amulet of health.
So what's Hina gonna do? She's restrained. She's grappled and restrained.
Can I still use Mantle of Inspiration?
Yep. But she won't be able to move herself with it.
No, because she's restrained.
She can still get the temp HP.
I'm gonna have it be Ludwig, Arya, Merlin. Why is Ludwig on there twice? And guy with the crossbow, since he's somewhat good range. The brass dragonborn, I believe.
Alright, so Arya, Bardad, Ludwig,
And I think I'm gonna try and hit this thing with a confusion.
who else?
The brass dragonborn.
Okay, I got Bardad, I got Arya, I got Ludwig. Who
Merlin.
else? Merlin. Okay.
11, 10,
8.
8, 10.
And then I'm guessing all the casters and ranged combatants are gonna get back the fuck up as far as they can from away from this thing.
Yeah, Merlin will. If he's in melee, he's going to get out of melee and then fly into the air.
Alrighty.
And I think she's gonna try and put a confusion on this thing. Hopefully it's super effective.
Alright, confusion.
DC 15.
Let's see, what save is it? It's a wisdom save.
Yes. I hope it's not wise.
It just passes.
No.
It rolled a 15 on the dot with a +0.
Okay. I think that's all she can do. Uh-oh.
Alright. Ludwig's turn. Let me see what's okay, that won't work. Alright, he's going to... I'm going to have him... Let's see. I'll just have him cast Toll of the Dead.
That's so good cantrip.
Not when the D12s are lower than the D8s.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
So let's... Okay, it fails.
See if he saves.
It fails its wisdom save, so that is 9 necrotic damage. Alright, and that's all I'm going to have him do for now. Arya... is going to take a shot at it. I sneeze and now I hurt.
Mm.
Let's see, that's a 14. That hits.
Big Chungus boy.
For 19 damage. Oop. Elise. Let's see. Elise is unfortunately pretty close to it, so she's going to cast a Shocking Grasp. Let's see, that's a 12. That just hits.
Big target, low AC.
Yep, so that's 2d8. 6. Okay, that's 10 lightning damage. And then she's gonna, now that she took away its reaction, she's going to back away. And then Bardad. Nope. Nope. I want to bring up his sheet. So he's gonna take a shot at it with his heavy crossbow. Damn, nat 20 on the other side. Oh, if only the crit damage. Please tell me I gave him Piercer. Thank God. That's better. So he does 12 damage with his first attack. And then his second shot. That's a 14. And then he's gonna re-roll that. Oh wait, no, he can only re-roll once per turn with Piercer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6. That's another 6. Alrighty. That's actually on his second attack. Actually, he is going to. He's actually gonna put a superiority die on that because he's a battle master. So that's another 6 damage as he uses Distracting Strike. So the next person to make an attack roll against it will have advantage. which brings up to Ikru. God, there's a lot, a lot of people who aren't here to control their own characters at the moment.
Mm-hmm. It's actually just me and Cram here, so.
So he's Iker's gonna take a shot at it with his Cerberus. Alright, that hits. And then for 18. And second shot for 13, that hits for 16. Minus. And then Navara. And she's going to fire off a firebolt. And she hits with a 26, dealing 12 fire damage. Alright, Merlin, your turn.
Start with a bonus action to go into Chalice. And I'll use my action for Call Lightning. So Dex save DC 17, or he takes 19 lightning damage.
Alright. That is a 9.
Alright, it takes 19 lightning damage.
Yep, and you just conjure up a nice juicy little storm cloud right above it and just bring down the fucking hammer.
Forgot to add the Magicite staff modifier, so I need to roll another 2d4.
Ah, yes. Goddamn.
Cool, another 2 damage. So 21.
Alrighty, and that is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. So it is back to Kaku's turn.
Alright.
So this thing is
Um,
so this thing is right next to the boat now.
we're probably gonna get a short rest in, so yeah. I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit to get advantage. And I'm gonna dual wield to try and get this thing's attention.
Alrighty.
That's a 22. Good thing I did Divine Spirit.
Why am I not seeing it?
23 slashing, 3 radiant.
The hell, I'm the DM. I should be seeing this. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Maybe just be Roll20 lagging for us.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
That would be why.
I had gotten a 5 and 22. If you don't see it, I will roll again.
You can just take a screenshot and send it in the Discord.
I refreshed.
Oh,
So yeah, I'll do that again.
Here, I'll refresh for myself.
I don't want to create this character. This character's already made. Okay, it's giving me options. Character Mancer, all. I can't even access.
The fuck?
Um. Okay, not much change. Did you see that one?
yeah, I saw that one.
Alright, 21 slashing damage, 5 radiant. And I'm gonna do it again.
Alrighty. That hits.
Now, Action Surge. I'm gonna hit it with Lightning Breath again.
Alright. Roll this deck save. That fails. Alrighty.
And I'm gonna finish off with a Gunblade ranged. Ugh, nat 20 on the other side. Yeah, unless we're going up against a boss, I am not doing 4 dual wields.
Well,
Because that's just...
I mean, after the lightning breath, it was on 1 hit point. So how do you kill this thing?
Seeing it has Hina, hoping to get its attention, it uses both of its swords to cut at it where it's coiling around her, and then looks up at it, and it hits it once again. Lightning breath, aims the gunblade and fires, hitting it in the head.
Yeah, you finish it off with that last shot to the head, and it just slumps down over into the off the side of the boat, into the water, and just floats there. this thing is big and long.
Does it look like there's anything useful to harvest off of it?
I mean, it's big. It probably has a lot of meat.
I mean, other than just like meat for rations.
It has teeth.
Oh yeah, but I think we're a little beyond using teeth for weapons at this point, unless they're like have a property to them.
Ikuru's definitely taking a tooth for a trophy.
Trophy, yeah. Thinking anything actually very interesting about it, or is it just big sea monster?
Yeah, just big sea monster.
I'd like to take that. I would like that very front tooth.
It has plenty of big teeth.
Well, that was big. Let's see how much meat we can get off of it.
Captain, have you seen these things before? Or are they good eating?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to work then. And Merlin will fly down, and he'll pull out Rodor's Bowie knife and get to work harvesting.
Well, yeah, we can take it ashore. For now, let's hook some chains onto it.
All right.
Drag it behind the boat.
Here.
And now
Henny.
I'm not looking so stupid when I got the 50 those 50-foot chains.
Here, hand me the chain. I'll get it around it so I can fly.
There you go.
He'll take the end of the chain and kind of use his aerial mobility to really be able to easily wrap the chains around it, get a good grapple to it, and bring the chains back around and hook to the boat.
Yeah. He takes the other end, and you just see him kind of dangle off the back of the boat and hook the chain on to the chains onto the to the back, and he's just fucking holding he's just basically just using his own fucking feet to grip onto the side rail.
By the way, that's what I'm seeing on Kaku's character sheet. What do I do?
I assume since everything's there, you can just hit edit sheet directly.
Okay, that seemed to fix it. Thank you.
Yeah. So it shouldn't have changed anything, and you would just be back to what editing the sheet directly shouldn't change anything and should just put you back to wherever it was.
Oh, we could skin it and possibly sell its hide.
Yep. And so once you get all the...
if you deep fry the fins, they are like potato chip.
Fish chips.
Alright, now that that's out of the way, hang on tight! Whoa!
Oh god, not again. Kaku tries to grab onto something.
Yeah. Yeah. This time, knowing what this contraption does, you're all able to brace yourself in time as it rockets forward again.
Marlon, you know it's scary.
Alright.
We're going the same speed we were before, and we're dragging that thing behind us.
That's actually my question. Are we going the same speed, or is this thing slowing us down?
You think you're going a little faster.
think he made some improvements when he had to fix it.
I will say I respect artificers, but they also scare me. One reason why I need to convince the Emperor to stop making farm an isolated country and to move forward.
I fear no man, but that thing scares
thing
me.
scares me.
Pointing at the old man.
Points
McGucket.
at Artificer.
No. That's Ikaru. That is that thing, Ikaru. Hi. That thing scares me. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I fear no man, but that thing scares me.
Yeah, and
Yeah, after being with his party, he sleeps with a dagger under his pillow. Specifically the sapphire one.
yeah, and after zooming down the river,
Sea monster in tow.
Sea monster in tow.
River monster.
Yeah, you're making some impressive speed. This boat's going fast. Like, you've only been traveling for about an hour, and you're pretty much halfway to the forest already.
You know what? Forget sailboats. We need these.
Making our way down river, moving fast, moving faster.
Moving fast, moving faster. I love that. Kahu is just like, Merlin, imagine one of these, but the size of a galleon. No sails.
I tried that before, but then it blew up.
Never mind.
Suppose they haven't quite figured out the large scale yet.
Oh.
Yeah, someone in that crazy machine kingdom's probably working on it now. I like the calm, small river life.
Calm.
Calm, he says. I do want to visit there sometime. When I eventually do go back to farm, I'm hoping to convince the Emperor to let the country move forward. We've been quite stagnant for the last 200 since the war ended, and you can tell he's talking about the 200 years ago.
Well, to be fair, from what I've studied about the war, and this is Navarra speaking. One of the main concepts that the war was fought over was the conflict between magical and technological development. Between several major powers.
Well, remain stagnant. in our technological advances, it's just gonna make us less of a power. I mean, Farm is home to many dragons, but we are outnumbered, and we could be out if another war like that one come.
Well, fortunately, in your homeland's favor, it is a island nation, making it a bit more difficult to combat.
That is true. Those damn Mongols, though,
The hobgoblins.
those hobgoblins from... Why am I blanking on the name? Not Zoldad.
It is Zoldad.
Or is from Zoldad tried a few years back. And were able to repel them.
You're roboting.
Those battles, but strange thing is
Oh, he died.
hello.
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 Yeah, you started cutting out after we were able to repel them.
We were able to repel them, but the leader was taken out in a very showy way. By a golden kitsune. My father is still sore about that battle. But it is somewhat easy to... It does make us less of a strategic grab, because being an island nation, we have good defenses, but not much has changed in the 200 years I lived there. What about where you're from?
Oh,
If that's not
I'm pretty
too
sure.
rude.
I'm pretty sure plenty of people have heard plenty of horror stories. I'm actually from Niflheim.
I do respect the king from Niflheim. It's the nobles I have a problem with.
Yeah, well, I happen to be the happen to have the situation of being born as an illegitimate heir to one such noble. Fortunately, or rather unfortunately, and by somehow some may view, I have no real claim to the throne, so I've spent most of my life venturing outside and trying to discover and research various archaeological sites.
wouldn't happen to know a Lucius Kane, would you?
I've heard of him. He's one of the I believe his domain was near the Ocean of Death.
Ended up disappearing in Lapis, so once I planned to look into it, ended up disappearing out of nowhere.
For a Niflheim noble to go missing here, and
It does not.
do you know how long ago this was?
I believe, was it a month ago or 2 months ago?
I think by this point it was roughly 2 months.
Roughly 2 months. Apparently a ship burned down by an unknown cause.
It's rather odd. You'd think there'd be a bit more commotion about such a thing.
That's what I'm thinking, and we haven't heard anything from Niflheim that I know of.
Well, if I hear anything, and I'll see if I can get that to the proper people if I can.
That'd be very much appreciated. Do you want to say anything, Snow?
Ron hasn't had much to add to this conversation. He doesn't know much about Niflheim itself, or any of the politics surrounding it. I guess all he would say would be, well, some say you may have escaped Niflheim if you were not forced to play the nobles' games. Now you live here in freedom, pursuing what you like, not what your parent would want you to like.
Yes. And, well, a land like this, with all kinds of unknowns and mysteries, and there's all kinds of things to unbury.
Lost civilizations, technology, ways of life.
Certainly many, many new species. Lots of things here I've never seen before, even when I'm from Sasay, Druid capital of the world.
Heck, maybe even some practical things like farming techniques have gone lost.
Alright. Alright, we're reaching our destination.
This whole time, he's just been gripping the side of a boat with an iron grip.
Everyone is justified to do so. Because this is a very fast boat with no seats.
Jesus.
Oh god, there's no seats. Get your sea legs now or fall off. Do not rock the boat.
Unless we want to flip it and then fly into the air, do a triple axle, and then land upside down and die.
Hey, watch this! Cast control water to create a water ramp.
Oh god.
People on the bank session. Oh, them Duke boys are back at it again.
And then there's people fishing, giving the middle finger, because once you do that, it makes a lot of waves.
You hear,
Oh man, I love this game.
Yeah, and then as you begin reaching what looks like a you see up ahead a clearing along a beach. There it is, and you are still rocketing towards the stop.
He's not slowing down.
No.
Why isn't he slowing down? Now Kaku's bracing for impact.
Rilla's gonna fly up off of the boat as we are in sight of the destination.
All right.
So he is off the boat. He is in the air.
Hina's doing the same.
He's gonna yell down to the ship, "Brace yourself! He's not stopping!"
Curse you and your ability to fly. Kaku grabs on with both hands, bracing himself.
Yep. And so I need everyone that isn't on the boat to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex.
Yeah. Rilla will take his time with Hina to fly ashore.
Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a nat 1.
Let's see. Oh, don't worry. Bardad. He's good.
Ludwig.
Let's see. Nivara. Nope, that's not great. Arya's a rogue. Yeah, they're good. Ikru. Oh, Ikru fails.
Yeah. I got an 11. I assume that fails.
Yep.
Good.
Ludwig passes. And Elise. Elise is good. So Ikru, Nevara, and Kaku. So as the boat reaches the point of the beach, McGucket just cranks the lever all the way forward, and the whole boat just comes to a very sudden stop, and everyone who failed just goes flying off the front. Somehow the giant corpse you were hauling stops perfectly with the boat.
Hikaru and Kaku land head first into the sand.
Face first digging into the sand, and then your feet are the last thing to hit the ground.
Yep.
Now you land in the water in a shallow spot. So your fall is broken by water. It still hurts, but you don't take damage. You just go flying. Just, woo!
This is head out of the water. Everything's soaking wet. Uses prestidigitation to get that water off.
Alright, we're here!
Was fast.
You died.
Terrifying.
What was that? You cut out.
That was fast, but terrifying.
Yeah!
Yeah. That was definitely interesting.
Alright, let's get cooking.
Never traveled like that before. Right. Let's let him get to work. He pulls out the Bowie knife and starts
I'll give Merlin the help action.
starts going.
Alright. So, survival with advantage.
19.
Alright.
Guidance.
Oh yeah, can I give myself guidance?
Yep.
Bulb. So 23 or no 22. Math.
Ooh,
Alright.
very good.
Yeah. You're able to hack away at this thing, getting rid of any innards and whatnot that don't look edible. Peeling away
Hold on, the crate.
the what?
The crayfish might still be in its stomach.
Well, I'm not puncturing the stomach. That will ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, Kaku's helping you move the organs out.
Yeah. Once you yeah, you even see McGucket just he just like walks into its mouth at one point. And he's in there for a little bit.
That reminds me of of the animated Godzilla cartoon.
Yeah, there we go. Got it. And he walks back out the mouth, all covered in just slime and blood and shit, and walks out with a big heart. Got the best part.
How did he went in? You know what? I'm not going to question it. Did I cut out it again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get this thing. Yeah, you get it. That's a mood. God, it reminds me of Attack on Titan Season 3. So you get it all chopped up, get a nice big fire going. McGucket pulls out a giant fucking pot of water just out of nowhere.
All right, time to make some stew.
All right, now, and so once you so cooking, having and eating, uh, and then storing away what you can't eat, or and discarding what you can't use. That'll be your short rest.
God, that describes mess. Just inchworming on this.
When he's depressed, just
How many river monster rations do we get? I'll put it in the bag.
You're able to get a good week's worth.
Oh. The teeth we could take to sell, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little tough and chewy, but it is tasty.
How many of the teeth are we able to get? Do you want to roll for it, or what?
You're able to get about a dozen good looking teeth.
He's a half dragon. He's always looking to make some money off anything.
cash money. Cash money, y'all.
Hey, use everything in whatever. Let nothing go to waste.
Yep. So. All right, Bardad.
I assume it's like catfish skin. It's not really usable.
Yeah.
If Mest was here, I think that's what he would be doing. It's just that head down, face first, inchworming on the sand, depressed.
Alrighty then. Now that we got that out of the way, and a good meal out of it, let us press forward then.
Alright. Into the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yep. And
Time to go on an expedition.
Yep. And then yeah, and as much of your boat ride, as crazy as it was,
Make great time.
It was. You made a great time. It was hard to get a good look at the outer perimeter of the forest beyond, like through the tree line. But now that you're on foot at a not insane pace, looking about, you see many large and beautifully green and vibrant trees all around. Even here on the beach, you see a few crystal formations protruding out of the earth. These very beautiful green crystals.
Are they magicite?
Let's see. You have a jeweler's tools, right?
I probably would have picked some up, but that's up to you. Going somewhere called the Emerald Forest, and there's been talk about there being crystals there, I probably would have gotten it.
Ow.
Huh?
I sneezed.
Bless you.
Ow.
Would you allow me to have gotten a jeweler's kit, knowing where we were going?
Oh, I thought you were proficient with them.
No.
Surprised you didn't take that one.
I would have if I could have. All I have is to get crystals is a miner's pick.
But without the jeweler's tools, it'll be a nature or arcana check. And I'll
to see if they're magicite.
Yeah.
I can do
They're both
nature.
+1. Let's just.
I'll have Ludwig roll.
Hey, I did pretty good.
Neat. They're rocks.
Shiny rocks.
Pretty rocks.
The bird brain activates.
Bird brain neuron activate.
He's not a crow.
But he is bird.
Do owls collect shiny things?
Mm.
But yeah, between you and Ludwig, you're able to discern that these formations don't seem to be magicite. Nor do they seem to be anything like any precious metals or any precious minerals. And there does seem to be a very slight magical essence to them, but nothing strong at a glance.
Would I be able to take one?
You could chip away parts of it.
Alright, I'll chip off a big piece. Maybe we can find use for it later.
Yeah, that's just what you get without any sort of detect magic. And you can do so if you wish to get further insight.
Magic. I thought Hina had identify. I guess not. Does anyone want to do detect magic or?
Yeah, Merlin can. With my magic sight.
All right, so
Wait, don't. Wait, isn't that racial for you?
Yes.
I thought so.
You can only cast it as a ritual, so.
Still.
Well, ritual cast to detect magic. To see if the crystals be magic, yo.
yeah, so you take the few minutes to cast detect magic, and you focus, and you kind of hone in on the various crystal formations, and there is a very slight magical presence to them. And
Is it like dorm?
Make an Arcana check with advantage.
Oh boy. Ooh, 19.
Could he use guidance?
I'll say yes.
23.
All right, you're sensing a very faint trace of divination.
They are very slightly magical. And they're magical via divination magic. Just very slightly though. Nothing. It's very faint.
If it's faint, could it be that it's dormant or not active at the moment?
I don't know. I can't tell much else. Just that it's divining and that it's very, very weak.
So
Perhaps-
someone could.
Perhaps this would be good material to make a scrying focus out of.
Would be helpful for what we have to deal with later.
Perhaps it would take to being used for that purpose easier, or if you could be more advantageous to out of this material. I mean, that's just a guess, but perhaps it'd be good to experiment with.
Alright. I'll get us a big chunk then. Would this be
It's something
survival
large
with...
enough to either make a nice sphere, or like a mirror, or shit. What else does this scrying focus? I think it's just a crystal ball or a mirror, right?
It'd be a very green mirror. Because all the crystals in this forest are of a green coloration.
If you polish it
are
enough.
there different shades? Does it look like they get darker as we go further in?
No, they all look fairly similar.
Alright. Would this be survival with advantage with my pickaxe?
Yeah.
Can I get a guidance?
Yep.
$18.
All right. You're able to get a.
Guidance is D4.
You're able to.
21.
Yeah, with the 21, you're able to get a nice, sizable, solid chunk, big, about as big as your head.
I think this one might work.
That should suffice to be able to craft and shave it into something usable.
I should really work on a jeweler's kit when we get back.
Yeah, and but now that you are aware of the divination presence, you just kind of have that. You just kind of have that. That constant feeling of like you're being watched. It's kind of hard to not feel that way now that you know there's that divination presence.
And it feels like somebody's watching me.
Yeah, if you feel that feeling the divination get any stronger, like if it's active, let us know.
I'll keep detect magic up as long as we can take 10-minute breaks every hour. I can keep this up.
Alright.
Well, you can walk and cast.
Okay, then I'll just be able to keep it up.
Yeah.
As I get to the last 10 minutes of the hour, then I'll also start casting it as a ritual again, and then just keep it up like that.
Big green crystal. What do you think? Inventory or bag?
Probably put it in the bag.
Yeah, it's a good like you're able to get a good 20-pound chunk.
Yeah, like it's a big.
Okay.
It's just labeled as
Will be a
green
nice
crystal
green
from Emerald
crystal.
Forest. 20 pounds.
Yeah. And as you press on into the into the forest. I am going to end it there a little early since we're so few
We're the
people.
only two.
Yeah, since we've 2 people.
Yeah. I wanted to at least give some people a fun little riverboat adventure.
That was fun. I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I enjoyed our meeting with the insane Cajun man with his motorboat.
Yeah, your motorboat misadventures.
Oh, big crayfish. That looks good. Oh, the thing that ate the big crayfish. Okay.
There's always a bigger fish. I was just like that. Merlin was just like, sure, go away, go on, get out of here. I didn't want to hurt it. It was just curious.
Yeah, I am not using the dual wield attack 4 times in a row unless it's a boss. Because look how much damage I can do with this. And that's a low roll.
Well, to be fair, I did kind of make it so it's kind of your equivalent of like Great Weapon Master or Sharpshooter, but for dual wielding.
Okay, so he gets -5 to his attack, then additional damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's worth.
Yeah.
I think it was just that bad against that guy because it was a big ass monster with no armor.
Yeah.
So if you're fighting a high AC target, it's not going to be like
It's
that.
a gamble.
Was.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamba.
Yeah, it was just a big beefy river fish, just well, more like just a big sea serpent in the river.
Yeah. The old river serpent with like a
Throw the
14 or 12 AC.
Get a
It's
giant
exactly
cage.
the target that you go Great Weapon Master against because you're pretty sure you're going to hit, and you're just cutting through the HP.
Get a giant cage, put the organs of the sea of monster in, and then catch some giant crayfish.
Go crabbing with organs.
I imagine
catch
in Sasay, with magic, it's a lot easier to crossbreed like ligers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have druids specifically doing this kinds of things, doing animal husbandry.
Yeah, gotta preserve the wildlife.
And make some new wildlife.
And make new weird shit.
Well, it's hard to get any weirder than some places that have just some weird fucking monstrosities like the B-Rex.
The B-Rex. The B-T-Rex.
Yep.
Does it have a stinger? Does it make honey?
Oh god, show him. He hasn't seen it. Messed. Just
It's a really good gift.
He probably saw the sea monster.
Oh. As soon as you posted that GIF, Cram, I knew I had that GIF saved in my computer, and I just had to go find it. I think I had that one labeled as when you're done for the day. Yep, you're done for the day. It's just like,
bad. Hey, at least we made progress.
yeah, we got to the forest.
Yee.
We got to the
Oh,
forest.
sad.
We met
Yeah.
a nice guy, nice
Yeah.
artificer with an insane invention, and we killed a thing.
Yeah, and because I can't run a game this next Saturday, I wanted to do at least something.
Mm-hmm.
Time will make it to where everyone has free time and we can maybe do this twice a week.
Speaking of time and Shadow, are you able to play this Monday?
I think so. I think I work a 9 to 5.
Okay. What about next Monday? Do you know yet?
I don't think I have the schedule for the following one yet.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out when
So
we
one
can
shot is
finish our
paused then.
2 shot.
I mean, if he can make it, do we want to put the one shot on pause and continue?
Yeah, that's the idea. Unless Shadow, you want to make a level 7 character, and I can divine intervention you into the cave. Finish up the 2 shot, and then we can go back to decisions after that.
I'd like to get into the Volkstrucker fight.
Okay.
Same. I really want to, because yeah, I was being overly salty Thursday.
I was too, because a whole manner of just small things were just really putting me in a bad mood, so it didn't really help that I was kind of put into a unfun situation as the only full caster in the party on Thursday, getting just not being able to really do anything.
How many times did you get counterspelled? Did you only get counterspelled once?
Only once, but the combat was only like 2 turns, and
Yeah, that's true.
and then the remaining bitches just ran away.
Yeah. I do like how the Vault Struckers. Oh, I know these people. I know what to expect. With Thursday, we're on an island with people that don't like magic. That's what I was confused about. There being this many people with magic. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there's clearly like 2 levels of the people on the island. There's the unsuspecting citizens that keep getting turned into fish people, and then there's the faction of, like, those the creatures going in and stealing people and bringing them back. There's clearly like 2 sides of what's going on here.
I swear, for half a second, I heard your voice go up about like 5 octaves. It was super deep for that 1 second.